Now, it's no mystery that a high majority of people have a phone. The population in the whole of the UK is estimated to be around 70 million. Around 45% of that 70 million have an iPhone. That means that a whopping 31.5 million people on average have an iPhone. Because a lot of people in the UK right now are going to be trying to save as much money as they can, they're not going to want to go into the Apple stores around the country and buy these phones brand new. I mean, the prices on them brand new right now are extortionate. A brand new model of iPhone is going to be costing you at least £1,000. Now, this creates a massive demand for the second-hand market. Not a lot of people want to be spending this money. The online selling platforms like eBay, Vinted, for example, they're going to be seeing a lot more customers that are trying to pick up a second-hand iPhone. Now, this means that a lot of the iPhones, because they are so expensive at retail price, they do hold their value really well. Now, I'd seen a lot of other videos on the past online, especially on YouTube, promoting iPhone reselling. And a lot of them will say they use Facebook Marketplace. So they'll be picking up phones locally in their area at a cheap price and then trying to sell them on eBay for a big profit. Now, I used to do this myself, but I did find it was really time consuming and I'd be spending a lot of money on fuel and other expenses. Not to mention as well the amount of times I would be showing up to someone's property trying to buy an iPhone and it would either be really damaged, there'd be cracks all over it, it would be fake, or something that basically would just completely remove the value from it. Once again, costing me even more time and money. Now, I thought there's definitely got to be a better way to pick up iPhones than on the Facebook Marketplace. And to my surprise, there actually was. So for the last year or two, I've now been picking up all of my iPhones on Vinted. The reason why I pick up all my stuff on Vinted compared to eBay, now eBay is quite a professional selling platform. It's filled with other resellers, businesses, and just a lot of people that have more knowledge in the market. With Vinted, you're getting a lot of people who are just downloading the app trying to make a few quid. So you'll be getting the people that have no idea how much something's worth and they'll be undercutting the market massively. Although Vinted has so many more bargains listed, you do still have to be really quick on this platform since there's other resellers and generally just people that are looking for a real bargain. So a lot of people will have the assumption that Vinted is only made for clothes, shoes, and other random items that people just want to stick up from around the house. Vinted actually added a whole new market for electronic items not too long ago, which has been an absolute game changer, especially for me because I've now got my Vinted monitor scanning mobile phones all day. The reason why it's so massive is because I've actually made something called an auto buy feature. So I don't even need to be sat at my desk or on my phone on the monitor because every single profitable phone that comes up is getting picked up automatically by the auto buy feature that I've set up. Now, this has literally turned Vinted reselling into a passive income for me. So if I'm going on a family day out or if I'm going to work or some of you guys might be going to school, before you leave, you can set up the auto buy feature and then when you come home, you'll be counting up your profits. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to sit on the monitor for a little while and I'm going to show you exactly what I can pick up. So this here is what the Vinted monitor actually looks like when you are on it live in the flesh. So you can see here we've got so many different filters on the actual server. So we're not just monitoring mobile phones, we're seeing Nike, Patagonia, Rab, Ralph Lauren, North Face, even Jellycats, laptops, phones, boots, Lego. Absolutely everything is being monitored on the inside of the server. Now, I know most of you are going to be watching from the UK, but to anyone that isn't, it doesn't mean that you can't also do this yourself. You can see here for yourself on the inside of the server, we are monitoring over 15 different countries around Europe. So I'll give you an example here. We've got France, Belgium, Spain, Poland, Sweden, Italy. We've also got countries like Ireland, Finland, Denmark, Austria, Czech, and so many more that I haven't listed. But I'm going to sit on the Vinted monitor now on the mobile phones to have for 20 minutes, like I said, and I'll let you know what I can pick up. You can see I've actually just been sat on the monitor there, only using the fast buy feature for about 20 minutes, and I didn't really have that much luck, but I have actually got a really busy day today. So I'm just going to be setting up the auto buy feature and leaving it and seeing what it can pick up. So I'm probably going to be doing a few different things. So the actual auto buy feature is really good because I've made it so it actually filters out specific words. So while it's monitoring the titles and what it's being listed as, it can actually pick up on certain words in the description as well. So for example, if I didn't want to pick up an iPhone that was cracked or damaged, I can actually make sure the monitor is picking that up in the description and stopping me from buying it. Now, like I said earlier, you can actually set up the auto buy so it's running while you're doing anything. So I'm just about to be on a family day out right now, but you can set this up before school, before a family meal, before work, before absolutely anything, so you are making money passively while you're doing other things. So I'm going to set up 2 auto buy filters. I'm going to have one that's monitoring all iPhones between 12 to 16 at a maximum of £100, and I'll probably do another one as well that is monitoring cracked and damaged phones, but we'll probably set the cap to £30. Okay, so I've got the auto buy filter set up now. I'm just going to be going out for a few hours, so hopefully it makes a few pickups, and I'll let you know when I get home. Okay, so I've just got home. I've been out literally all day. So as soon as I came home, the first thing that I did was go straight upstairs and check what the auto buyers picked up. Now, in the time that it was set up, it actually managed to grab 3 insane pickups. Okay, so I'm going to show you them on the screen as I'm talking you through them. Now, the first one that it picked up was a standard iPhone 11 for around £45. Absolutely mental pickup, and that's only the first one. The second pickup was an iPhone 11 for around £85. Once again, I'll show you some photos on the screen here so you can see the condition. Definitely going to be some good profit in that. Now, the third thing that it picked up, now this, I still can't wrap my head around it. It managed to get an iPhone 13 for around £40. Now, that there is definitely one of my most profitable pickups ever on Vinted. And I didn't even have to click anything. The auto buy literally got it for me. Now, just while I'm talking here as well, I'm just going to be showing you on the screen what some of these iPhones do go for. So in the bottom right, I'm going to be showing you a total profit counter of what I expect to make just from these 3 pickups from today. The iPhone 11 that I bought today is going to sell between £80 to £110. I'm probably going to throw that up for about 100, so that's going to be around the £60 profit. I just checked up the iPhone 12. I can see they sell for about £135. I bought that for 80 all in, so let's call that another £55 of profit. The iPhone 13, this is crazy, I can't even say it properly. It actually sells for anywhere between £150 to £220. Now, the one that we picked up actually has the 128GB storage, giving it that extra value. I think we're going to be able to sell this for around £190 to £200. Now, bearing in mind, guys, we got this for £40 all in. Now, considering it took me 60 seconds to set that up this morning, do you think that total profit in the bottom right is that bad going? Of course, I had to make sure as well, I did message all of the sellers to make sure that all of the phones are not damaged, they're all working, and the main thing, are they authentic? The sellers got back to me really quickly and said that they are all good and they're going to be sending them out within the next couple of days. But that's just the power of the auto buy feature and the Vinted monitor. If you're not using it, you are definitely at a disadvantage. But seriously, I'm still shocked with that iPhone 13. That is absolutely mental. So I've just shown you how easy it is to make a passive income through reselling iPhones on Vinted. Now, you tell me if there's anything I've done in the video that you couldn't do yourself. It's so easy. Bearing in mind as well, I was doing the lower end of iPhones. I mean, you can do this with MacBooks, you can do this with iPads, you can obviously do it as well with the newer generation of iPhones. I think now we're up to iPhone 16, and some of the flips from today are going to be with 11, 12, and 13. So you can see there's an uncapped amount of earnings that you can be making from Vinted reselling. So if iPhone reselling is not something that you think you'd be interested in, that's completely fine. Now, on the inside of the server, you name it, we're monitoring it. We've got clothes, shoes, laptops, even jelly cats. We know a lot of people are making profits in them now. So whatever your niche and desire is, you can make sure that you are sticking to that. And you also have the ability to set up your own private monitors so you can actually focus on your own niche without anybody else seeing it. I'm going to show you some of the reviews on the screen here. They've been absolutely spectacular. I'll put a couple up just so you can see exactly what people do think of the server so far. A lot of people at the start, we know that you're not going to know what to buy. A lot of people won't know what's profitable and what isn't. Now, I've actually got something for you. So I've created something called a price guide. Now, I'm going to blur it out, but I'm going to put it on the screen here so you can see. There's actually over 150 different items listed in this document, and it shows exactly what to buy for and exactly what to sell for as well. We do weekly group calls where everyone can join the server and show each other their pickups. I also consistently do one-on-one calls with my members that join, so I can make sure that I'm tracking all of their progress process and I can give them honest feedback on how they're going in their Vinted reselling journey. If you want to have access to all of these things, including the auto buy and the monitor, make sure you do click the link right at the top of the description. Right now, it's the cheapest that it's ever been, so do not miss out on the opportunity. I'm going to be wrapping this up now, guys. Like I said, if you do want access to all of these things, make sure you smash the link at the top of the description and join through there. I enjoyed making this video so much, and hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it too. If you did enjoy it, please make sure you smash the like button, hit subscribe so you never miss a video from me, and drop a comment of other stuff you'd like to see on the channel. But until then, I'll see you later.